With that, we come to the next portion, which is the IA sharing, and I want to take this opportunity to call upon someone to share in this webinar. His name is Mr. Chokri Hassan. Mr. Chokri Hassan is actually a professor in one of the college in UAE, Dubai. He does a lot of teaching, especially in English, and he speaks very fluent French. Mr. Chokri Hassan has been working very well, very much dedicated in ML, energetic healing, helping people and so on. I've known him for the last couple of years. I'm always amazed with his enthusiasm and his dedication that he has. And I want to take this opportunity to call and get Mr. Chokri to start sharing with you about what he thinks or what he feels, especially on the energy healing. Chokri, are you there?
Yes, Chief.
Good
morning. Sorry.
Good morning. Good morning to you, and
good morning and good evening to anyone who is in a different time zone. It's a pleasure to join. Thank you, Chief, for offering me this opportunity to share with you and with all other IAEs and all Amwell family my excitement about Amwell and AFT Quantum Healing modality. I've been engaged, as you mentioned, with Amwell for some time now, and I've tried almost all products. Here in the Middle East, people often, like anywhere in the world, resort to alternative ways of healing, only if they are told there is no cure with conventional methods. Since I strongly believe in the power of energy healing, I've tried AFT modality on many friends, many family members, many people here, and almost received a quite high level of, let's say, satisfaction. I want to just share with you my latest case that's fresh in my memory right now. It was the case of someone who's been suffering from multiple sclerosis for almost 4 years now. He tried almost all types of medication, but his case was getting worse and worse every time. His brother contacted me through Facebook, because I'm highly active on social media, and asked for help. So I told him, well, I could send him the right products and follow up with him, because they are living very far away, almost 2,000 or 2,500 kilometers away from where I am. But he insisted to come and bring his brother with him, because, you know, sometimes they feel better to start healing with someone who knows. They came, I was so surprised. Really, it was a very different case. Why? Because his health condition was so worse. The disease has gone too far with him. And he is almost totally paralyzed, with the stiffness in every part of his body. Can't stand or walk, of course, even for one single step. Unable to move even his fingers. Even the fingers are all caught together. He told me that his health got worse since he used some combination of herbs prescribed by someone so-called expert in herbs. At first, I felt a bit reluctant. Let's be sincere with because you can't imagine how critical the case was. However, since I was a strong believer in the energized holistic approach of our healing modality of AFT, of our products, and because I have experience right now, I did so many other healings with the Amwell products, I decided to give it a try. Actually, I believe that whenever we provide the body with the right energy, no matter the situation is, it has the greatest ability to heal itself. It's true, it depends on the health condition and the illness stage. It also depends on the patient's willingness, patient's whose will to get rid of the ailments and diseases he's suffering from. And there is another factor which is very, very, very important, and I insist on it every time. It depends on building trust with the patient and his family. And this helped me a lot. I was very frank with them. I told them that we need to be ready and committed, and that the situation won't improve overnight. I recommended switch on 3 times a day, Igabrine in the early morning, 10 drops, full body wounding with 2 ammo and tea oil 3 times a day. And also I recommended, of course this is the most important part, is the alkaline water from our water, and I gave him pH 10 to 8 times a day. I did this healing for almost 5 consecutive days. Since the first day, I noticed some improvement in energy levels, which reflected on his psychology, that he started loving what we have. I also noticed some ability to move his left arm and the fingers and his left hand, which were almost dead before. After 5 days, he was able to walk a few steps. I thank God for that, because it started really moving. I told his family that to go back and carry on with his healing. Now, after 20 days almost now, he is almost 30% better, because I'm following up with him every day. He even started using his fingers to type messages, so he's not now using his voice. He's just using his fingers to type messages to me. Really, I feel very, very, very proud to be part of Amwell, to be engaged with our modality, with AFT, which allowed me to help many, many people here. I don't have the chance to speak about them all, but for this latest case, we are already, as Chief mentioned before, in the Middle East, expanding in many now countries, like we are in Dubai here, we in Saudi Arabia, and in Tunisia, in North Africa. Thank you, Amwell. Thank you, Chief Aaron. And special thanks to Mr. Adnan, our marketing director, who really helped me a lot, and was following with me every case and every time I need him. I really appreciate this occasion for me to share with you some experience from a different part of the world, and let you know that Amwell is a global idea for all humanity to benefit from. Thank you, Chief, again. I hope that Amwell will reach every household, and every person in the world will benefit from our healing from AFT, and all the best for our health. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chokri. It's our honor to have you share about the Middle East experience, and especially the amazing miracle healing that had happened to your people. So thank you again. Thank you for sharing with us. I believe that everyone appreciated what you have shared with us, and I look forward to hear more about changes that's happening with people.